it's your third lesson and from paper 1, and today we will discuss question number 11 to question number 15. Just for reminding you that we are going to discuss your paper 1, and that is particularly designed for outgoing grade 11, and code is 7707 and year 2010, the specimen paper, that is basically paper 1. So here is my contact, and let's see the question. Question number 11. Tracy runs a clothing store. Normal business of Tracy is selling clothes. She sold a computer with a net book value of 2000 for $1,800. Cash was received, but no entry had been made in any accounts. So basically the main business of her is selling clothes, but she has sold her non-current assets with a net book value of 2000, but she had sold for 1800 and cash received, but no entry has been made. So question is, what is the effect of correcting this error in the statement of financial position? If you correct this error, and what would be the effect in the financial statement? Definitely there is a change in your non-current assets and current assets. So why option number 1 was given, that decrease in non-current asset by 18 and increase in current asset 18, and B is decrease in non-current asset 18 and increase, and so on, C and D. So here you have to answer the question. I am going to give you a hint that net book value is basically reflected in your non-current asset side, whereas the dealing of cash in and out, that thing affect your current asset, because cash lies in your current asset side. Okay, so here comes your answer. So answer of this, that definitely you have to you sold non-current asset, book value is 2000, and which will decrease after correction. If you made correction in the statement of financial position, our net asset will decrease by non-current asset by 2000, and on the other side we have increased our non-current current assets by 1800. So as you know that disposal is a special type of account which we have to prepare to see that whether we have got by selling non-current assets, we have gained something or loss, and therefore we have to make that particular account. So this particular question was from your non-current depreciation, that is the topic of your chapter is depreciation of non-current assets, and it is particularly related to your disposal account. Okay, so here is your answer. So let's see the 12 question is the bank statement. This question is basically from the topic BRS, bank reconciliation statement, and you have to upload all the files in your brain about your BRS. The bank statement of a business showed a bank balance overdraft 1640. So you have owed by bank, okay, 1640 you have withdrawn from their excess money on 1st October 17. At that date there were uncredited deposit of 380. Bank has not deposited this amount in your account. If it has deposited the account 380 in your, this amount is deposited in your account, there isn't any question of 1600 or 40 overdraft must be decreased by this amount. An unpresented check, if they were presented, so more money will be get out of your bank account. So what was the cash book balance on 1st October? If banker has made these two things and account for above two things in his statement, so your balance definitely changes, okay, and your bank overdraft will be increased by 460 because it's look this amount, because banker will deduct this amount from your account and you already has overdone to, so your amount will risen to that is 2100 I guess. So 380 if bank has given credit to you, the bank overdraft will decrease, okay. So boys, that was a clue. I guess you got the point and you will answer the question. Here comes your answer. So that is 1720. You better calculate on your calculators. So let's see the question number 13. What were the sources of information for entries in the control account? This MCQ is based on your chapter control account. So boys, very simple question, just no calculation, no other thing, no analytical things, just knowledge based question. That is a bank statement or books of the prime entry, ledger accounts or sales invoice. As far as your control accounts are concerned, though, as you know that control account only took information from the total of all the primary books, okay, and including cash book. So bank statement, it does not have any concern with bank statement, neither bank statement nor individual ledger accounts, okay. And sale invoices is basically a document which gives some information to the sales journal, and sales journal is a primary book. So I guess you got the idea what is the right answer. Here comes your answer. So that is books of prime entry. Let's see 14. A trader provides the following information. That is also from control account. So purchase ledger control account balance, previously you owed by creditors 4,000 and you have purchased, total of purchase journal is 53,000 and in total you have to pay after this transaction 57,000. If you add this value and this value, because you have to pay this and additionally this amount because of credit purchase. So here you return goods, okay. So the previous balance should be decreased, and in case of payment made to them, amount will also decrease, and if you got discount, the amount of creditors will also decrease. So first two things are your liabilities and the rest of the three things are reduction in your liability balance, okay. So that was the clue which I have to give you, and here comes your answer, that is 7,000, okay. So 4,000 plus 53,000, that makes 57,000, less 2,000, less 47,000 and less 1,000, and your answer will be 7,000. So let's see the last question in this video. That is, Ryan bought a computer, cost 800 and some ink cartridges cost 50 for use in the business. So you bought R is you, because I have told you that whenever there is a question and recording of any financial data, you should consider yourself as an bookkeeper. So you got 18,000 computer and some ink cartridge, right? So both of these amounts was debited. It was basically from your errors. That is the topic of your chapter, that is errors. From that they have got this question. Both of these amounts were debited to the purchase account. So it wasn't purchased, but erroneously they debited to purchase account. What was the effect of this error on the income statement? So definitely, if you include an amount in purchases, your cost will decrease, and if you forgot to record expenses, your expenses will understate. And I guess you got the idea. So here comes your answer, and that is cost of sale will overstated or increased, and your expense will decrease by 50. So it was your discussion of this segment. So see you in the next video, that we will discuss question number 16 to question number 20. Okay, till then, bye, see you.